moving like the speed of sound.
Welcome back with Girls Night Out. So, Kopta, tell me a little bit about your history. How did you realize that music was your interest?
When I was a kid, first of all, I was born in London, England.
Okay.
So my mom used to have one of those record players with the arms that go all the way out like this. It's real old school. He had a sliding door. So when she would leave, I used to play her songs.
Okay.
So I love music from back then, and I always imitate the artist on the song. So growing up, loving music from a kid till now, it's my life.
Oh, nice.
And even when I left it alone and went to other jobs and other places to live, I found myself, music was my soul. It's the air I breathe. I love it. It's me. And when I see music going the way it's going, I like, nah, I got to say something now. Yeah, I got to say something.
Okay.
So went and found my man and my other man, and we made it happen.
Okay. So, C-Note, how about you?
Well, mine started early, just like his, as a child.
Okay.
And my dad was a big blues fan.
Oh,
so,
nice.
you know, Muddy Water, B.B. King, all those people. So, same way with him. When he would leave, because, you know, couldn't touch dad records.
I know, scratching up my
Yeah, you couldn't touch the records, right? So, you know, when he would leave, you know, he was a truck driver. So, when he would leave, I would put on the blues. Didn't know a thing about it, right? And but I would listen to the lyrics and didn't know nothing about that. But I kind of liked the way it kind of flowed. As I got older and got into hip hop, you know, the Run DMCs and all that kind of stuff. Probably told my age a little bit, but you know, it was when I realized that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Right, and once I started practicing and realized I had a talent for it. I mean, and my family's like, yo, you can really do that. It was like, okay, so, and that's when it started, so.
Okay. So tell me, how was the group formed? How did you guys meet?
At work.
Where do you work?
We work we both work for the airlines.
Okay,
right.
nice.
So we was at work, and let's just talking, and like I said, I mentioned the spot, and the spot I mentioned, he knew about it, and we started clicking. We were like, hold on, I was here at the same time, and he was at the same time. We just didn't meet.
Never met.
We never met, but we was at the same town, the same city, the same little corner store.
Okay.
But we never met.
We never met.
We never met. The basketball courts I went to, he went to,
Went to
but
the
we
same
never
basketball
met.
courts.
Okay. Are y'all similar in age as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were like, yo, how you know? And we were like, yo, I know about this. So after that, we started clicking, and it was like, yo, he found out I have a love for music. Cause I was like, yo, bro, that feeling's still in me.
Okay.
And when I told him, so yo, you know, I'm trying to build a little thing together, put the studio together. This, he's like, well, yo, I write and I spit. I'm like, yo, I invited him to the crib.
Okay.
And when he came to the crib, he laid it down. I'm like, yo.
Okay.
It was it. That's what I needed. I needed another man with me.
And after I left his house, he, I mean, no later than maybe an hour, he sends me this beat.
Okay.
Right? So he sends me this beat. He was like, yo, this is what we doing on that. What you think?
What you think?
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, we can flow. And that was Vibe.
Yeah,
that was the very first one we ever did.
And we did that in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it early morning. He kicked it to me early morning going to work. I was already doing my job, and I was like, yo, I like that. Let me hear this again. And I went and I wrote it. So I wrote what he said. Then I said, you know what? Let me add on to this. And
that's how it started.
That's how it started.
Okay. So the name of the group is Three Kings.
Yeah.
What about your third member?
P. Lucci, he's a good brother. He's here. He's on vacation in Georgia right now. He's doing the vacation thing, you know, so we let him roll. But he's a big part of this because me and him will spit and P will sing.
Okay.
Or if this track calls for, let's say that you feel this kind of flow in there, then he takes it up, or I'll take that up.
Okay.
And then they will vice versa flip to what I'm not doing. So we know how to fill in each other's holes. Yeah.
You wanted it, you got it.
35. Coca-Cola ain't got nothing on her price. Yeah. Got me feeling real bad like two guys. Had me burning so hot like French fries. Yeah. Had to check her background like a British spy. Had to do my homework, no disguise. Live of love, boy, I'm looking for blue skies. Yeah. Now the chic, my desire is one wife. Whoa, you see us checking in the sandals. My Gucci hat just matches a bag, bro. Call her Bella by his first name of Randall. I kept a visit real clean and no scandals. Out of champagne, called Daniels. Send her up more, wash clock, made a fan you. Send her more lighter, flute for the candles. Send her this. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing like me. Feast your eyes on the prize. Most of them cats grow up strongly telling lies. No ambition to soar. Got them on the team and they can't even score. Y'all, I'm hitting hard from all chords. Screaming at the top of my links till my voice is sore. I'm back on the block selling that raw. I'm back on the block selling that. I got the onions and A's for the. I got the what you need for the. I got what you need for the. I got what you need for the. The back splitter, the in your face splitter, entangle your entanglements. August, I'll say now. The race winner, the opposite of sinner. And when I was born, I came back as a cleaner. The 6-shooter, opposite of Ruder. My whole team running around in Mini Coopers. The gun puller, let the shade remember. Nigga came back right till November. The snitch finder, the Hellcat rider. I'm a crouching dragon, spring up like a tiger. I spring up like a tiger. Me spring up like a tiger. Whoa. There's nothing. I say there's nothing. And I say there's nothing like me. She said there's nothing like you. But them said nothing like you. Who said there's nothing like you? Me said there's nothing like you. She said there's nothing like you. But them said there's nothing like you. Who said there's nothing like you? Me said there's nothing like me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we complement each other a lot.
Complete each other.
Complete each other.
Okay, so earlier you mentioned that you were trying to make a different impact with your music. Do you think that it's progressing the way that you want to?
Yes, because there's a lot of people that we know that say, yo, keep going, because they're listening. And they are all saying, look here, this is the change that we needed. Because a lot of people is tired of the one-liners. That doesn't really make no sense. When you break the one line down, you're like, man, I can't. Did I say what I just said? You don't realize it. We said, nah, let's change those one lines and make it a line that you have feeling and emotions to. And if we give you a beat to match, come on.
Okay, that's really nice.
And also just to add to what he was saying, just putting feeling back into the music, putting substance back into the music again, where people can grab a hold to that track and say, that track is my theme song. Right? Because everybody want a theme song. Even you know what I'm saying? You want,
wake up the music.
When you wake up, you want a theme song. So it's just like, you know, when you watch movies and stuff like that, everybody has a person that they look up to. You want to be, you know, you want to be like that. We want music to be that person again that they wake up to and say, yeah, I remember that. Or I remember feeling this way. Because we like to do that in the track too. We like to mention a line that says, you know what, I remember when I felt this way at such a time in my life. And it's real. And it's real. So we try to keep it real. So we write current, we're up to time. Like if it's today's the 16th, we'll write something that happened on the 16th. We'll keep that current. You know, so we're keeping it real, that the average listener can be like, man, I remember when that happened. You know, I'm like, no, remember that? We'll put it in the verse so that you can be like, yeah, man, yeah. And don't worry, we will have something for the ladies. Oh, we got it. All right, please. So I just we got track for the ladies because we're going to have something for the ladies. Going to bring the men. So that's why we cater to the ladies, because we shot a couple songs for the ladies. We got, like, there's a track we did named Bella. It's for the ladies. Street Life, we did for the ladies. These are bangers that ladies will love. They're gonna like, yo, play that again and play that again and play that again. You see, because it's got the knocker, but it's a slow tempo, and then we're riding in on a nice tempo, so you can actually sit down and listen to it. Or if you want to get up and shake your foot, do that.
Okay.
You can do that too.
So you could tell he's the engineer.
I spend a lot of time. Believe me, I spend a lot of time.
But yeah, like he said, we got a lot more coming for the ladies because you know we're
catering to them because we know we're not babies, so we know music is more generated for the women, and we know women appreciate music more than men.
Yeah.
So we cater to them.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll do a hard banger for dudes, but if we do a hard banger for dudes, we're doing 2 or 3 or 4 for ladies.
Oh, nice.
And
I like about that.
Because we know that the Queen's gonna be
Queens is first.
We
put them first.
Yeah.
Oh, before any hard legs, the Queens is up. Trust me, we love our women.
Okay.
So we make, and look here, our tracks are never degrading because we have mothers, sisters, females in our family.
That's something new.
So we're not going to say, hey, you this, and we're not doing that. That's a no-no in our tracks.
Yeah.
That's something very positive.
No, because we cannot
uplifting.
give you a story that's uplifting and bring you down at the same time.
Yeah.
So we don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't do that.
It's just like
that's what made me and him click, because I was like, yo, when I told him, I said, look here, when I make my tracks now, I'm not cursing on them.
Okay.
And I'm not degrading because my mom, my sister, my blah, blah, so I don't want to do it. And he's like, yo.
Say that.
but when he did
listen to it as well.
Yes, but when he did it, I was like, yo, go rewrite that. Change that word, bro.
So it's already radio edited for the
before I let it go, I'll be like, nah, we change that word.
Yeah.
Find another word for that word right there.
Okay. Get the thesaurus.
Yeah, right. So and that's the thing too, like, cause we're able to, cause he has a lot of solo stuff too. I'm just starting my solo stuff as well. But as a group, that's one thing that we said that we wasn't gonna be doing a lot of degrading the women and all that kind of stuff in there, because at the end of the day, that's how we got here.
Exactly.
The Queens.
The Queens.
Right.
And we ain't gonna bring them down, bro. We're not with none of that. That's a no-no.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
I really like that. So you want to tell your audience about any upcoming shows where we can see you guys performing?
Yeah, we're trying to do a show right now. We cannot give you the full details, but it's going to be in Fort Lauderdale. Yep. That's what we know. It's in Fort Lauderdale. We'll be there very soon because we see that we got a following in Fort Lauderdale right now. So we're going to do Fort Lauderdale first because we feel like that's home base.
Okay.
So we're going to give love to them first because they love us, we loving them.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, and then we're going to spread out to everybody everywhere else. First and foremost, ladies get it all.
Okay.
Queens get it all. So that's what we're doing right now. We're picking and choosing, but we're trying to pick the right spots.
Okay, and we also can check out your guys' interview with...
Yeah, you can check us out, and we're on the Great 8 radio station with DJ Mikey. What was Mikey last night? I forgot his Smith.
Okay.
But we're on the Great 8. You can check us out. We're rotating 24 hours a day on the radio station all over the world because they broadcast all over the world.
You wanted it, you got it.